Welcome everyone to my channel and my face. I've already actually recorded this whole video, but I was cutting onions for dinner earlier and crying and didn't check my face before I recorded, and yeah, I had sort of makeup drilling down my face. So do you know what? I cleaned myself up and I'm recording again. Dedication. So welcome to the channel. I'm going to use this video to try and explain how I'm going to use this channel, the kind of content I'll be creating for you guys. And I kind of figured that the kind of content I really wanted to create, I was limited because I didn't want to show my face on camera. I just wanted to do graphics and voiceovers. Hence why in the 4 months I've had this channel, I've uploaded like 5 videos. I couldn't find that inspiration, so I thought, you're gonna have to show your face. So here I am. So my original idea for this channel was I wanted to contribute to the design space through doing tutorials, specifically for beginners, and then later I plan to do some more complex stuff for other designers. But I figured that the stuff I want to create, there's more to it than that. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I kind of wanted to branch out a little bit more and make different types of content. So we'll be talking and generally musing about all things graphic design, the design space, working in design as either a freelancer or in an agency or company, trends, where the trends are going, classic design. Obviously, we'll still go to tutorials. Those will be the bread and butter of the channel for the most part. And general ranting, because there's a lot of stuff in the design industry that annoys the hell out of me. There's a lot of cons. There's a lot of pros in being artistic and creative and working in an industry that you that you love, but you can't be idealistic about design when you're in the industry, because there are things that really annoy me, and maybe they don't annoy other designers, but they really annoy me. So we'll be talking about that, we'll be ranting a bit. I'll be talking a lot about being a freelancer. Now, I've been a freelancer for 7 months and it's not easy. Yes, everyone says it's not easy, but I thought I'd prepare and I'd saved up loads of money so I'd be okay for bills and everything else. But it's still very hard. And I want to try and teach you from my mistakes that as a freelancer, your time is your most valuable asset. Don't waste it doing stuff that's not going to help you in the long run. So I'll try and show you and teach you, because I've made a lot of mistakes. I think I've probably lost about 3 months of my 7 months as a freelancer, putting my time and energy into areas that serve me no purpose. But I needed to do it to learn, but hopefully you won't have to do that if you're a freelancer and you're just starting out. And obviously, bread and butter for a freelancer is passive income, because client work is like this. Sometimes, some months you'll have loads of work and your income will be great. Other months you'll tank. So you need to make sure that you have these different passive income streams in place. So you know every month you're going to get a little something to help out. So we'll be discussing what I do specifically, hints and tips on how to get your work out there and get paid for it. And then finally, we're not going to keep this all success stories. I will tell you about my failures. I will tell you the downsides. Keep it realistic, because that's how we learn. Don't look at failure as this thing that you want to avoid, because ultimately you learn so much from those failures. And it's about harnessing that and thinking, okay, how can I do better next time? So we'll discuss that as well. And finally, has anybody noticed, is it just me? There's a lot of snobbery and pretentiousness in the design industry. Some people always think they know best and their way is best. I'm here to tell you, no. Find a way to design that works for you. Whether it's the way you actually use tools with an Illustrator, because an Illustrator alone, there are so many ways to accomplish the same thing. And you'll get designers sometimes who will say, no, you don't do it that way. You do it this way. What the hell are you doing that way? And yes, sometimes they're right. You might think, what the hell are you doing it that way for? There's so much better methods to use. Do what works for you. If you find a way that works for you, great. Sometimes you'll watch tutorials and you'll see someone doing a certain thing a different way, be like, oh, actually, that will work a hell of a lot better in my situation than how I've been working. And you'll adopt that into your workflow. But there's no one size fits all in design, and don't let other designers make you feel less than for doing something not quite the way they would do it. Let's stop that. Sorry, I'm ranting. I do waffle, I do rant. And I think that's it. I'm hoping this channel will evolve and I'll be more inspired to create different types of content, because I found I just felt a bit stifled. I was just wanting to do tutorials, and sometimes they're a lot of work. You've got to plan them, you've got to create assets to work with, you've got to edit, you know, it's a lot of work and to do a good tutorial video. And I found I was just putting them off. So hopefully speaking to the camera on topics and giving you guys help, whether you're a beginner designer, whether you're, you know, working full-time in an agency and you want to get out and start work on your own, hopefully some of my content will help. So if that sounds good, support is appreciated. I really appreciate the 12 people that have subscribed, but if I can get more, that'll just be more motivation. So that'll be great. Finally, before I go, self-plug. So if you like my shirt, it's a kind of cyberpunky glitch text design. I did it myself. I thought one of my passive income streams is finally dip my toe into merch by Amazon, which is a beast in itself. So I've made one sale and that was me buying my own shirt. So if you like it, support your local artist. Links below. There's a link to the UK Amazon, and it's also listed on the US version of Amazon as well. So if you like it, give it a buy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any kinds of suggestions on what kind of content you would like to see, just let me know and I'll be sure to consider it. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you on the next video.